Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, damsels and dingbats, to another episode of Grim Fandango. Last time you guys survived my horrible editing. This time it's going to be roughly the same. We're still in year 2. But we're going to go ahead and tackle some of the other puzzles and see if we can't make it a little further. So, without any further ado, let's get to it, shall we?
Late night at the morgue, isn't it, Membrio?
I can't sleep with John Doe's on the slab, Manny. If I don't ID these rose gardens tonight, I won't be ready for the two that come in tomorrow. And before you know it, I'm up to my ass in azaleas.
Now this is the point where, another one of those points where I really had no clue what I was supposed to be doing. I was not reading the walkthrough on this one. All I knew is that this is one of those locations I hadn't visited a lot and I had to do something with something. So I just kind of played around, and the editing makes it look like I knew what I was doing, but...
Are you sure you're looking hard enough? Look, Manuel, these old eyes are tired. I'm doing the best I can, but the average retirement age beachcomber has more sophisticated equipment than I've got here.
This was definitely one of those cases where I fumbled around forever, and then in editing I just edited out the dumb parts.
Who blames his tools, Manny? But how am I supposed to turn up anything with the equipment they give me?
Hey, I had a government job for years, man. I know how you feel.
He's
Digging through flower beds is Membrio's job, not mine.
digging through those with a fork. I stood here for a couple minutes waiting for the old guy to find the dog tags, but it just wasn't happening. Then I remembered I had this.
Would a metal detector help the cause?
Hey, just like downtown. You never know what this'll turn up. An engraved ring, a belt buckle with somebody's name on it.
Who would wear a belt buckle with the... Oh. Huh.
Velasco, it looks like I've got one of your boys down here in the morgue. A sailor by the name of... Naranja. What? Oh, sprouted. But, this town's going to hell. Sailor can't even take a 2-day shore leave without watching his back. Yeah, I'll come down in the morning. All day long, Manny, I sought through pure sadness. I find evidence, and I piece together stories. But none of my stories end well. They all end here, and the moral of every story is the same. We may have years, we may have hours, but sooner or later, we push up flowers.
Alright, so I've got the Union card, and I've got pretty much got my position on the boat. Now I'm running around and I stumble into these guys. Lo and behold, there's actually another puzzle here. A social puzzle, if you will. It's not so much a visual puzzle or anything like that.
Cold one, huh, Terry?
Yeah, it's always cold when you're unemployed, Manny.
Who's unemployed? Aren't you guys in the union?
The union? They don't look after us little guys. They're run by the coppers. And you of all people should know, Manny, that the cops are in bed with the gambling joints.
Okay. They are?
Run an honest joint. We ain't in bed with nobody.
What about the protection money?
We pay every week. On the nose, through the nose, like an honest place should.
Yeah.
What I mean? This town is just a big conga line of hustlers, all laughing and dancing and scratching each other's back.
Why aren't you guys up there working?
You don't know the deal down here on the docks, do you, man? If you want to get the jobs, you have to pay the unions extra dues. And that ain't cheap. We don't pay, and so they put us on barrel duty.
Oh, sea bees.
Being exploited. You should do something about it.
Yeah,
I
what
get
do we
it.
do? We're just a handful of unorganized drones. We don't know nothing about nothing except just how to take it on a chin.
Aren't these the guys I'm supposed to talk to about the tools?
Why don't you just pay the union off then?
We got our pride, man. We're straight singers, you know? Not to mention we just don't have any cash to spare now that we're not working. I mean, it's like a problem where, the solution makes the problem, worse.
Like a catch-22?
Yeah, wow. I wish I knew words like that.
Where's... I'm not seeing anything about tools.
Cops own the union, and gambling's in bed with the cops.
Yeah, and then who really runs the gambling, right? Well, no offense, but Maximino is really the big boy in town, obviously. But word is, he gets his orders from some hardcore gangsters in El Mero. Yeah, that fancy cat track is really just a big laundromat, if you get my drift.
Oh, tools, cool.
Since you're not using your tools, think I could borrow them?
Well, we sold them to feed our families.
Then how are you ever gonna work?
I told you things were messed up down here, Manny. I told you.
That was a dead end.
Hey, can I borrow one of your union cards?
What, are you kidding? You know how much I had to pay Chow Chilla Charlie to get mine?
Obviously that occurred earlier.
More seaman, naranja?
Nah, CBs and sailors don't mix.
But you're in the same union.
Well, maybe so, but some traditions are sacred there, Manny.
If the union is crooked, why don't you register a complaint?
That's a good one, Manny. Did you hear that, guys? He thinks we should register a complaint.
I think these are the words you're looking for.
It took me a while to realize what that book was for. Like,
Workers shall control the
I went through
means
most of the game.
Production. The workers shall
I was like, what is this book for?
Yes, that's it. That's what I've been trying to say.
Well, clearly this is what that book was for.
Who will stop the fat cats of industry from building these ships with the pollen of the exploited working class? I say we fight back!
What's this? Maybe a bee agitator?
I say lay down your tools right now and show the men just who makes the honey around here!
You know, I always thought bees came in two colors, yellow and black. But you look all red to me, my friend.
Ah! Hey, what are you doing? We've got the right to assemble peacefully.
Good. You're going to need a lot of assembly after we take you apart, comrade.
Betty! Get me a lawyer! Get me a lawyer!
That's gonna make it tough to spring the kid and get him back out here. Good thing I know a lawyer who owes me a favor. I want to tell you a sad story of a young man unjustly imprisoned merely for speaking his mind.
It's time to shake up the hive!
I guess our business is settled.
Almost.
Kapow!
Was that for the photo girl?
No, that was just for being you. I don't have time to get you for Lola, but I'm sure somebody will.
You didn't have time to save her either. But don't feel too bad about that, Manny. I hear saving women really isn't your forte.
Burn. Yeah, none of that was editing, by the way.
Howdy. What's happening?
This was.
Big city crime, Manny. We're getting more of it every day. I know you probably
probably hate getting it this way, but Naranja's job is yours now.
No, Velasco, I don't know if I'm comfortable taking that.
You'll take his job because there's no one else I can get on such short notice. Now, what about these tools? Where are they?
They're too big for me to carry. Gladys will bring them when we board.
And the card? Let me see it. Oh, one of Charlie's rush jobs. Good thing your new captain's far-sighted. Looks like you're all ready to go, Manny. Except one. Where's that piano player of yours?
He's having a little goodbye party. I'll go get him.
Tell him to hurry up. The Limbo can't sail without him. Don't just sit around here collecting barnacles.
Right.
This part was tricky because you have to close the casino or your club. And I couldn't figure out how to do that. That's the only way to get Gladys off the track, is to get him to where he doesn't have any credit that he can spend at the club. Then they kick him out. But the only way to do that is to lose your club. And I spent a couple hours on this one, running all over the place, trying to figure out what I missed before I actually found a walkthrough that pointed out that I needed to do this again, and it would actually do what I needed it to do. So
I think you mean 2. Am I correct?
No, monsieur. 14 is the winner.
I think you've made a mistake.
I'm sorry, sir. 14 is the winning number. Better luck next time, eh?
That does it. That Calavera's getting too big for his britches. I don't like raiding businesses and shutting them down. But someone's got to teach Manuel a lesson in law and order. This way, back here. Open those paddy wagons up and start filling them. And somebody find Calavera. I want to interrogate him personally.
Raided? How long are they gonna close it for? Yeah, you better cut off the big guy's credit then. Yeah. Throw the drunk out on his big orange butt. And bring me Calavera so we can talk about his debt.
Hey, come on! You gotta let me back in! I'm a VIP!
Does that stand for very inebriated pianist?
Oh, Benny, I don't want to be a pianist anymore. I'm a mechanic.
I know. That's why I got you a new job. Come on, let's go pick up your tools.
And I can do whatever I want to the engine? Make it faster?
Sure, but you'll be plenty busy just keeping her afloat.
Thanks for the gig, and for not asking too many questions.
Hell, after what happened in Naranja, I can see why you'd leave town. Let's just hope I don't have to go fishing you out of the drink again.
I'll stay under next time. I promise.
And that is officially the halfway point of this game. We are now in year 3.
Captain Calavera?
Puerto Zapato, sailor. We're here at last.
Beautiful port, isn't she?
Yes, sir. Well, there's some customs officials down below, sir. They want to search the ship.
Fine. We've got nothing to hide, eh? No skeletons in our closet.
Yes, sir.
Secure the bow, boys, like a rock this time.
Manuel,
Salvador?
I hope this very urgent message gets to you in time. Our man in Zapato says Miss Colomar never made it to the port. He said she threw herself overboard at the Pearl. I don't know if you believe that. Whatever you do, do not land in Puerto Zapato. It's a trap. Assassins will attempt to board your ship disguised as customs agents. Beware, and viva la revolución!
Creepy ass birds, man. Alright, well, having explored the ship a while. You can see that little clip there where I didn't edit out the menu. This is what the ship looks like. Of course, Gladys had his way with it. Gladys does good work. The only real option, you can't go off the ship or anything. The only real option is to go below. Forgive the jangling dogs in the background. Again.
Ensign Arnold was just a kid.
Okay.
Oh, no. This can't...
Hey, he's back here!
Uh-oh. Not a good time to get sprouted. Hey, Gladys, how's it going?
Custom officials, open this door.
Yeah, we want to check your bags.
Don't worry, Captain. We're safe in here. Okay, let's just set the explosives and get the hell out of here.
Gladys. Oh, explosives? Alright, this has got to be the most convoluted yet basic puzzle that I've ever played. This is the, you know, we gotta make an escape. This is the most imaginative way I've ever seen in any video game of doing that. This puzzle took me a while, and I will admit this is another one of those I found a video walkthrough for it because the text walkthroughs weren't very helpful, honestly. They tried, but it's just like you had to see it done to understand it. Basically what we're doing is we've dropped the left anchor. We got to make sure the right anchor's up. I don't know why I didn't just look out the window, but we're going to raise the anchor back up. Or not. I guess this was just me goofing around here and showing you what some of the puzzle looked like. But anyway, the whole point is we're supposed to get the anchors intertwined with each other, so that when we lift the left anchor, it hooks the right anchor and brings it up with it, like that. Then we're going to hook the grappling hook onto the side of the ship, not the grappling hook, the anchor, excuse me, the big grappling hook. Grapple it to the side of the ship, and then, well, you'll see.
Well, there you go.
I don't even know if this would work in real life. I doubt it. I don't think the motors on these anchors are strong enough, but
Gladys, cover your ears.
it's a very creative idea. You're basically using the anchor as a can opener to tear the ship in half.
What was that?
The dotted line, buddy.
The dotted line. Now, I'm pretty sure this part wouldn't work. Well, unless you have a Gladys engine. Shield so fast backwards that your half ship doesn't sink immediately.
Just a little farther, Gladys.
Manny, choking?
Mira, snap out of it, sailor.
Easy for you to say. You don't have lungs.
Hey, you live without your heart once, so you can live without air for a little while. Just until I figure out what we're gonna do.
Yes, that makes it all right. No, I don't have to breathe. You're right. Common sense.
Beware, brave captain. Here in the darkest depths of the Sea of Lament dwell the most horrible monsters of all. The fearsome, murky demons of the deep will swallow you whole the instant you leave this pool of light. Heed my warning, or take one step forward and learn for yourself.
All right, I believe you. Just quit it with the creepy spirit of the land voice, huh?
Here comes one now.
Amigo, hey, I'm talking to you.
Now this was actually rather annoying.
Not have been a sea monster, but it was pretty spooky.
Because he ends up walking all the way around the ship. Like, he'll be off in the distance and walking. You gotta wait like literally 3 minutes or 4 minutes
Amigo.
before he comes back.
Oh, geez, another shipwreck. You see? That's why I'll never travel by boat.
We've had a little accident. Think you could help us out?
Depends on what kind of help you're looking for.
Could you take us to the Pearl?
Ha! You don't believe those old stories, do you? You think somewhere in this ocean there's a gigantic pearl that shines so brightly it can be seen from passing ships? And that sometimes sailors so allured by its luster actually fling themselves overboard to dive for it and are never heard from again?
Yeah, and I think it's right over...
Blah! I've been walking this ocean for years. I ain't never seen it.
No, really. The Pearl is right over there.
You poor sucker! That's the moon! Tell me you didn't come all this way out here to pearl dive the moon.
Could we tag along with you?
Well, it's a long walk you're talking about.
We don't have any other choice.
Oh, all right then. Lift those knees, stick close to my light, and try to sing in key. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
And just when I thought maybe I was going somewhere,
I'm gonna let it shine.
which I should have knew better, considering I just watched him circle the ship like 3 times outside of editing.
I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Scare away sea monsters, yeah. I'm gonna let it shine. Scare away sea monsters, yeah. I'm gonna let it shine. Scare away sea monsters, yeah. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Let it shine, let it shine.
I'm not gonna let you touch it, no. I'm gonna let it shine. I'm not gonna let you touch it, no. I'm gonna let it shine. Not gonna let you touch it, no. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
So yeah, this was a long, monotonous portion of the game. And if there's any moment in this game where my poor editing skills actually contributed to the value of the video, this would be it.
I thought that looked like our ship.
That's just a trick the ocean plays on your mind, kid. Makes everything look the same after a while, like you was going in circles.
Well, this isn't the kind of progress I was hoping for.
Oh, well, the wet march of the soul ain't for everybody.
Could we borrow that light for a second?
Sorry, I'm kind of attached to it.
What are you doing down here?
Trying to get out of the land of the dead, same as everybody else.
Is everything okay with your eyebrows?
Them is barnacles, genius. I don't move fast enough to shake them, so they tend to pile up. I don't mind, though. They're the only company I got. Ain't you, boys?
How long have you been down here?
Well, let me put it this way. I wasn't always this color.
How have you kept that light going all these years?
Well, I found this coral, this glow-in-the-dark coral. Damn, this thing glows like a lightning bug and never seems to wear out.
I had some of that once. Made a nice grappling hook.
I don't think you had what I got, because I don't think you've been to the place where I got it.
Where'd you get the coral?
Edge of the world, boy. That's the only place it grows.
Why are you walking instead of taking a ship?
Got sick of waiting around Rubicava for a boat. Figured I'd make better time this way.
Why didn't I think of that? How do you know where you're going?
See the moon over there? I just keep it on my right. That way I know I'm heading in a straight line.
But
Oldest trick in the book.
shouldn't you have hit dry land by now?
I'm trying to cross a big ocean here, Sonny. What do you know about it?
I've already done it. In a boat.
A boat? Don't talk to me about boats.
What's the problem with boats?
We had such a nice boat. Why is everybody always talking about boats? You got a perfectly good pair of legs. Why not use them, I say?
Let me guess. You died in a boat wreck.
A boat wreck would have been better than what happened to us. Led off course by bad equipment, lost for weeks, no food, no shelter from the sun. We'd started throwing the dead overboard. But then the sharks began following the boat.
What happened in the end?
What happened was, I learned 3 valuable lessons. Stay away from boats. When it comes to navigation, trust only the moon and the stars. And when there's only 2 of you left, never, ever go to sleep.
Could you send for help?
Oh, sure. I promise to call for help at the next phone booth I walk by.
Well, I don't want to break your stride there.
Okay, see you around.
Watch.
Who? These guys? Oh, they don't mess with old Chipito. I'm too bright for them. Light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Hey, lay off. Let go. What am I supposed to do with this?
Follow me.
Where are you taking me?
To the moon.
Danny, is that the pearl? Whee! I knew I'd find her someday. I'm rich, 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 rich.
Shh, something's happening.
Danny, what's going on?
I don't know, but I don't like the way that thing's looking at us.
Giant octopus in a sunken submarine. That's, I don't know if I would say that's original, but it's definitely creepy. Anyway, the next step of the guide says I'm supposed to walk up here to this rock and do some stuff, and hopefully we can get to the next cutscene before we run out of time here. We're getting pretty close. Walking is so slow. Unless the octopus is watching me the whole time. That was kind of a creepy little effect that they put in. And then I have to walk around. That octopus has multiple pupils. That's not right. That's kind of scary. Okay. So I guess we'll just leave you there. barnacles intertwined with his eyebrows. That's messed up. Well, his eyebrows were barnacles, but still. Oh, this is inventive. Having ourselves a monster truck moment here, are we? Well, I guess monster truck kind of stole it from these guys. This came out first, but still. Alright, well, on that note, we are once again out of time, so we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Next time we get together, we will see what's at the edge of the world. Until then, I've been your host, DM Renavion, saying stay safe, have fun. I'm out.